Megan from Macaroni Kid National. I'd like to welcome you back to our national YouTube channel. Today I'm kicking off the 2016 Summer Boredom Buster series from Macaroni Kid. This series is going to feature some great crafts, recipes, and easy to do things around the house and your community to help beat the Summer Boredom Buster blues. So today we're going to be making these really pretty water bottle wind dancers. They're very easy to make. We're also going to use the caps to make these really fun bottle cap bugs for your garden. Here's what you're going to need: empty water bottles and their caps, permanent markers, scissors, and string. Now you're just going to let your kids have the permanent markers and color in these bottles. Once they're done, you're just going to take the caps off and set them to the side. Now you're just going to take your permanent markers and go ahead and color your caps if you like to. You can save this step for a little bit later, but while we had our markers out and we're going ahead and coloring, we just decided to go ahead and color in our caps. I chose to color all the way around the cap, including the sides, which made a little bit of a mess, but surprisingly the marker came off with a little bit of rubbing alcohol when we were finished. Now, once we were finished coloring in all our caps, I took the scissors and I cut the bottoms off of the bottle. My son decided he really didn't want to do this since the scissors were sharp and he had struggled with it. Once the bottom's cut off, you're really just going to want to cut in a diagonal line around the circumference of your bottle, just going up the bottle diagonally to get that perfect little spiral. You don't want to cut this exactly straight because you'll end up cutting parts of your bottle off. Once you're finished cutting all the way around the spiral, you will see that the bottle actually does drop and hang down in a really pretty spirally fashion. Once you're done cutting all of your bottles, you're just going to take your piece of string and string them up half in together. Now, they will nest right against each other, and you can kind of see that right here. You kind of have to give them a little bit of a shake, but the cap area will nest right up against each other perfectly. And then I just took and tied a knot in my twine that I had. And we were able to take these outside and hang them from a tree. Fortunately, a storm was rolling in and there really wasn't a lot of sunlight, but you can still see how pretty they are. Now moving on to our bottle cap bugs, here's what you're going to need. You're going to need your bottle caps that you colored in, the bottoms of the bottles, some googly eyes, adhesive or non, scissors, and a hot glue gun. First up, I took and I cut the little hard button out of the center so that it would make it easier for my son to cut them into wing shape. That little hard button is really almost impossible to cut, so we really just kind of cut around it. Once that's done, I discarded the little button and I handed my son the scissors and the bottoms of the bottle caps, in which he just kind of cut those into little shapes that look like wings. Now, they don't have to be perfect. Some of them are going to have little lips, some of them are going to be more curved, some of them are going to be a little more straight. The best part about it is you can kind of take them and shape them with your scissors as you go. Next up, while he was cutting, he would lay out pairs and I would take the hot glue gun and just simply glue on the shapes onto our bugs. You can do it in any pattern you want to. You can do it in any shape. Like I said, you can take your scissors and you can go back and reshape the wings if you'd like to make them work a little different or to just get a specific color. Something else that was a lot of fun to do was to take some of those that were clear or that were red or any of them really, and go ahead and take my black Sharpie and just draw some dots. And what we were looking for was ladybug wings. He really wanted a ladybug in the garden. We like to find them anyways. So I just took one that was clear and one that had a little bit of red, and I just took my black Sharpie marker and I just colored in some black dots. And then I ended up taking my red marker and just kind of coloring them in a little bit. From there, we just continued the process of picking out the wings, gluing them on the back of the bugs, and then adding the little googly eyes. Now, the colored googly eyes we had to actually glue on. They weren't adhesive, but the white ones were stickers, so they were really easy for him to stick on. Once we were done, we just took them and put them in our window boxes right around some plants that I have. They really do look fun, and you can add these to fairy gardens or to your actual regular gardens, or just anywhere around the house, out of the way of little people that might put these in their mouths and swallow them. Just keep that in mind when you're making these. They are more enjoyable for older children. But they turned out super cute. They catch the sun when the sun's out, and they really are a lot of fun to make with recycled items. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to be notified when we upload new videos. And like I said, this one's going every week this summer, all the way through Labor Day. Also, if you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up just to let us know you'd like to see more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.